Hey everybody, welcome to Dorkalicious. My name is Lydia, and today we're going to be talking about my top 5 favorite animes. I know you were all waiting for it. Okay, I'm going to start with, this is my number 5, and this is Peach Girl. It's actually called Peach Girl Super Pop, Peach Girl Super Pop Love Hurricane. Why is that so hard to say? So it follows Momo, who is this lady in the middle here, and she is a high school student who joined the swim team, so she's like super tanned. That's considered ganguro girl, so it's like everyone thinks she's loose and stuff. She's not. So she's in love with Toji, who is this guy here. Like high school sweetheart thing, and then she goes to high school, and then she meets Kairi, which is this guy here. Her friend Sai is kind of like evilish and tries to like get together with the guy that she likes, and then she gets with this guy. Anyways, it's super drama. It's great. The reason why it's my number 5 though is because it has a really bad ending, which I'm not gonna ruin it for you guys, but I don't like the ending, but I know a lot of people do. Super high drama. I know it's like girly drama, but it's still fun. So that's why it's on the list. So number 4 is Spirited Away. So this is Miyazaki film that follows Chihiro, which is this lady here. Well, she's like a 10-year-old girl. Haku is like the guy that she meets. So essentially she moves to a new town, and her and her parents pit stop somewhere, and they eat these dumplings and they turn into pigs, and then she has to work at a bathhouse to like kind of set them free and stuff. Woman heroine, which is awesome. So anytime you watch a Miyazaki movie, it's really good. You're guaranteed to like it. Definitely good, and it's good for the family too. It's nothing like too inappropriate or anything. That's definitely a nice one. For my number 3, I picked Fullmetal Panic Fumofu. And Fullmetal Panic is an awesome series if you never watched it. Fumofu is kind of like, it was like the filler part of it. So like there was Fullmetal Panic 1, 2, and then I think or this may have been in the middle, and then there was 2. Anyways, so Fumofu is very like lighthearted, very like summery, kind of like it so obviously follows high school students. So this is Kaname Chidori there. And then that is Sosuke. She's like a special kind of person who can be like turned into a weapon, and he's like a weapons CIA expert. He was like kind of like a child soldier. Anyways, so he is tasked with following her around and just kind of making sure that she's safe. They're always trying to kidnap her, which is not fun. And then there's Tessa, which is like the like other like part of the love triangle here. This is Tessa. She's evil witch. Anyway, no, she's fine. But just I don't like her. Just because she's, well, you know, there's always the evil one in the love triangle. Anyways, so Fumofu is kind of like more lighthearted, lots of like bikini shots and fan service, and it's more like they're on like school field trips as opposed to anything really serious. Fullmetal Panic number 2 is actually like very serious. It gets kind of really like dark and gritty, which is good. It just means it's a great story. There is news that there is going to be more Fullmetal Panic the fall of this year, which is very exciting. Fullmetal Panic had lots and lots of books. It does follow the story after everything's been animated. The problem was the animation studio that was actually doing Fullmetal Panic went to do Haruhi for a little bit, and I don't know if you're aware of Haruhi. Suzumiya, it exploded, and so they had to keep pumping out episodes, so they didn't really have time to do Fullmetal Panic. Then at one point, I think there was a bit of burnout. Now I think the studio is coming back, and they are going to be doing Fullmetal Panic in fall of this year. Yes, I know, you're excited. I'm excited. Can't wait. Go on to number 2. This is Junjou Romantica. This is the book. I do have a digital copy of it, but it's just amazing. Absolutely love it. So it follows like kind of like 3 story arcs, which can be a little bit confusing. So the main for me, the main couple is Yusami and Misaki, which is they're here. And then there's Hiroki and Owaki, which is like kind of like university teacher and doctor guy. And then there's Miyagi and Shinobu, which is like university teacher and like student. It's like, ooh. Anyway, so their story arc, Yusami and Misaki, they are he is a novelist, and he writes like actual novels, and he also writes yaoi novels. And then his best friend's brother, which is Misaki, goes to live with him. So then stuff happens, and they become a couple. So obviously this is a yaoi, so it's like same-sex males. So if that's not up your alley, then don't watch it. I personally love it. It's great. This actually had 2 seasons. This particular author, she has another series, which is The World's Greatest First Love. So that one is good too. But this one has always just like been really close to my heart. Absolutely love it. So definitely give this one a look if you're in the market for some yaoi. And my number one favorite anime is Please Teacher. Woo! Why do I love Please Teacher? Okay, so it follows the story of Kei and Mizuho. So Kei is a high school student, but he has like developmental problems. Like he has like something called a standstill, which like puts him into like kind of like a mini coma thing that makes him look younger than he actually is. Mizuho is actually like a space alien who comes down, and then she has to like kind of like watch the planet by being incognito as a teacher. So then like there's a love triangle with Kojimi, I think, is lady. Anyways, so that is fun to watch. I love the ending of this. Fabulous. It's a very, very short series. It's only like 4 DVDs long, but it has a happy ending, which is my favorite because there's nothing more absolutely infuriating than you spending like all like say for example Inuyasha, you spend like 400 episodes watching and you get just like a peck and a like holding hands into the sunset. You're like, okay, come on, let me see some action here. So that's why I personally like Please Teacher. It's good. I like Please Teacher because it's very lighthearted, but it's also like very sexy. You know, sometimes you just need that, right? So it's a little fan service. You know, life is hard enough. Give me some fan service. Ranma 1/2 was kind of like the same thing where just, in fact, I think Ranma 1/2 is made by the guy who did make Inuyasha. So it's like tons and tons and tons of episodes and there's no payoff at the end, right? Which drives me absolutely mental. So I mean, like, even though this is very short, it does have a great payoff at the end. All the characters have like kind of like a happy ending at the end, which is really what you want. Because I mean, you invest a lot of time into an anime. You want it to have a good ending. I mean, when the ending for this one came up, I was so livid. You have no idea. Look how many DVDs there are. Here, look at this. And then this one. So like, look at that. All that time invested for nothing. Anyways, sorry for the little rant there. So those are my top 5 favorite anime. Let me know what yours are in the comments. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Dorkalicious. It was fun dorking out with you. Bye-bye.